Alright. I think we're live, guys. Just pulled up here on my phone. Turn the sound down, get this in here. Looks like we're live. Just gonna give everybody a hot second to come in here. We're gonna do something I hope fun tonight. I'm still pulling out stuff. I'm just trying to find everything I want. I don't know. I had an idea earlier and it kind of went like a different way, like it always does. It always switches. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, excuse me. We're gonna do this. There we go. We're going to do this watering container that I foam gapped and whatnot. We're going to probably use this ribbon maybe, possibly this one, and possibly this one, or just one or two. Okay? But I think these kind of match and look good. So I'm going to set those over yonder here. Alrighty, righty. And we got some of these squigglers that we might use somewheres. And then I think I'm going to go with this bush that I have little bits and pieces left. Because I want to just kind of, I don't know, I just want to create with this. So we're going to use this stuff. I pulled these out. I've had these. I'm trying to use these. I can't get rid of them. And then we're probably maybe going to throw some of this in there. Maybe some of this, guys. I've got everything out here because I want to get rid of it. So I've got all kinds of greeneries, and we just don't know which ones we're going to use tonight. Because I pulled more out than I had on the table this morning, because that's just how I roll, right? Just saying. All right, so we've got all kinds of stuff out here. Let's get going here. Oh yeah, and I'll probably use some of this Bonnie stuff, and possibly some of this stuff. So, I'm hoping I'm in the group. Yeah, I'm in the group. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to get going. Dawn and I went out of town to an event this weekend, and that was fun. I didn't get home till my flight got delayed late last night, and I didn't get home till about 1:30, 1:25. So, I didn't go to work till about noon. Needless to say, I didn't go to work till about noon. So, I don't see comments. Must not be anybody on there. They will. But I'm going to get going. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to use this one. I don't know where it's from. It must have been an online purchase or Carolina Pottery. No, it's not a Carolina Pottery. This is 82552. It's BLYEL. Okay, so we're going to cut, let's start with this one. I think we're going to start with this one. We're going to cut one long, get those out of the way. So let's just cut this bush apart. We'll cut it long, because we're going to finish this bush up tonight, hopefully, so I can get this out of my stock, out of my inventory. I just got big box of stuff and supplies today from the James when we went shopping in person this weekend. Can't wait to open that. I can't believe it came so quick. I got a lot of stuff in there, and I didn't even get to open it. Okay, so we may not use all of these. I'm cutting them long. I'll try to, but we'll see. I like it because it's got a lot of different elements. Like this, it's got a bunch of different stuff in here. A third blue one. I don't want that one. I want this one. Okay, now I can pitch that one. Alright, so like I said, I want to start with a tall blue one. Set it off to the side. And like these leaves are a little bit different over here, and these leaves are a little different like over here. I don't know why I'm not. Why? It says a couple people are in here, but I can't see comments, so I don't know what's going on, guys. Sorry if you can't ask me questions. I can't. I don't know why the comments aren't coming. Let me see if I can pull it up on the computer. Usually comes up on my phone unless nobody's saying nothing. Say hey y'all if you're here, so I know. Sorry. So you can see it here. Hello, Deb's here. Hey, Deb. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm not. Oh, there you are. Oh, shoot. Now I gotta turn that down. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. These leaves are kind of cool. So I'm going to leave these on. You know what I'm saying? Because these would be kind of a little bit of a filler. Hey, dog. But this is just a... Why does this look like it's missing something? No, maybe not. It's just a little wonky, I guess. I don't know. That's just a blue flower. Okay, so I'm going to leave these. So I'm going to use 3 of these. Okay, I got 2 big ones. 1 with the kind of crappy leaves, and then 2 with kind of the nicer leaves. So I'm going to use these as kind of my focal point. This one needs a little steam, and I'll have to do that. So we're going to start with these. Okay, we're going to build a skeleton. So this one, I want to do... Should I do this one up top? Because we're going to fill in down here. So I think I'm going to use these up top. Okay, I'm just going to find my longer one. We're going to go with... Let's go with this one. Okay. So I want to start, because we got our thing here and our handle here. So I think I want to start like right in here. So get our glue gun. Okay, we're going to go right about down in here. Okay, I'm probably going to tilt it a little bit forwards. And then this one, I think we'll push that little leaf kind of up there. And this one, we're just going to take that one off. I don't like it. I don't like it a lot. Okay, but I am going to have to turn this around at me. Line design backwards. I get a little confused. So this one we're going to go down. Okay, because I want to do kind of a 1 here, kind of a 1 here, and I want to do a 3D. Okay, so this one, we'll push this one up a little bit more, but we want this one. We're going to bend that, okay? I'm going to bend that a little bit forwards. I'll turn this back around, guys, but I gotta turn it towards me to get the right placement. This one, I want to go down kind of in there. I'm going to have to steam that bad boy. We're going to go down just a hair bit more to see how I've kind of placed those kind of like this. Now this one we're going to cut shorter. Leave that one in. Okay. And we're going to go down towards the front here. Just go down a little bit more. See what I'm saying? So we've got kind of a trifecta going here. Pull one over here a little bit. We got that one coming up there a little bit. Okay. So now that we're done with those, we're going to add a little bit of greeneries down at the bottom. See where we want to go next. I think I want to use some of this right here. Okay. And again, this I'm using up some of my stash here. Get rid of it. So we're going to see what we can get rid of. And this is a Joann's here, Bloom Room. One right here. I don't have the number because I just noticed my tags cut off there. Okay. Put that little sticker thing off. Okay. Because we want some greeneries coming out the bottom and whatnot. So I think this one, we'll go off the, let's see. I'm kind of go off. I'm gonna go off the back with this one a little bit. Okay. We'll be adding others. That's sticky glue. We'll be adding other stuff too here as well. Okay. But we want a little bit of something going off here in the back. We're going to layer that in there. Okay. I think I might use, let's see what we got here. It's all tangled up. Maybe got one with some butts on it. Little butts. So we're going to take this one, stick this one on here. Okay. Stuff off there, and I think we'll layer one more off to the side with that one. Okay, just kind of underneath, back in here. That way we pull that little butt kind of up in there. I'm just going to leave that alone. So see how we've kind of just got this going on here? We're just building up one side. Oh, okay. I had a time going, I had to refresh it. I had to refresh it for some reason. Okay. I had to, sorry, I spent the weekend eating glue off my nails. There's another one we're probably going to use. So let's go in with some other stuff, and then we'll build up. Oops. We'll kind of build up. These are nice because it gives you a little bit of different texture in here. So I think we'll probably add some of these in here, but let's start building our base a little bit down in here. I really sting those. We might cut those out later. I'm just saying. And then I think I want to put this down the center. This is just a spare piece, guys. I'm trying to use up some spare pieces. Just to make an arrangement. You could do this, okay? You can get rid of pieces, mix them in with new stuff, get rid of all your old stuff. It don't matter. It don't matter. Make sure I get it right kind of down there in the center. And we'll just wrap that around there, just kind of, and that's a pusher, so we can kind of get that down as far as we want. So it's just kind of giving it a little bit of height and whatnot, and you can twist them around when you're done, however you like them. Okay. All right, so let's get down around the bottom again, like I said. So I'm looking for other little things that I want to put around the bottom. Like I said, I got all kinds of stuff. So I've got this one little piece right here. I'm going to use it, okay? It's going to add this whole nother texture. This is item FG6260. It's from Deco Exchange, it says, so it must have come in a kit or something. And they only gave me one, so I'm going to use it. And that's what, if you got onesies or something like that, it's good for a little filler to put in stuff like this, because you could just add it in somewhere where you need a little something, you know what I'm saying? So I might put this kind of kind of back up in here. I might just wait on that, y'all. I think I'm going to wait on that one. Let's get, I'm trying to think if I really want to do that, but I also want to do some of this. So let's cut some of this off. I love this one. This one's from the Sims Pottery. I use this a lot. And it comes with several different colors, but this one is item CS 12079. It's green plastic grass, and you get 7 pieces on this. And it is a pusher. Kind of have to be careful of this one, because when you push it in, it likes to push back down, you know what I'm saying? So let's just cut a few pieces off of this one. Okay. I don't know how many we'll need. Let's just throw it over here. Like I said, it is a pusher. Just kind of got to twist them around a little bit and then push them up, depending on what kind of length that you want those, okay? Just like these, just kind of push them up, separate them just a little bit. But when you go to push them in, and don't push them too far because they have this little cap on the tip here, push that off, and then they go, boom. Oh, they took off. They have took off. Just saying. And then be careful when you push these down in here as well. Because you know what? I think I'm going to do this one going upwards back here a little bit. You kind of got to hold it. This is what I'm saying. You can push it right back in there. You know what I'm saying? This I think I want a little bit higher. So we'll just push it in, separate it. Okay, because we want different textures coming out each side is what I'm looking for here. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Donna, I had a ton of fun over the weekend. My brother did pass away Saturday morning, but I was expecting that. Still, it was still hard, but you know, at least I was with Dawn. That helped a lot. And I'm just glad he's out of his misery and his suffering. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we just kind of did another little trifecta here. Okay, we'll just spread those out. So see how we've got kind of this coming up over here. Doesn't look like much now. You know what I'm saying? Hey Diane, how are you? But it will. Okay, so now let's get a little bit something else going on. We need more greener, guys. I'm trying to get this. Let's do. I'm just thinking here. I'm not liking that. Let's do some of this. Should I do some beet grass? Hold on. I'm gonna go get some beet grass. I think I like the beet grass better. Like my new favorite thing. I just bought a bunch more. And again, I got one already cut up. Pusher again, okay? So I think we'll go out here, push them. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We're going to add some yellow florals in this front piece. So we got those coming out there. I think I want these kind of come out the front. Okay. Bend those kind of down, and then we'll work those around into our florals as well. Okay, so I'm just pushing these kind of down in here. Okay. I like a bunch of different textures in my designs. I think it just adds a little something to it. It gives a little dimension, I think a little bit better. It gives a little bit more dimension. Okay. Just in my opinion. I thought I had one. Oh, there it is. I think we'll stop with that right there. And then over here, I think we're just going to do some, still want to use this guy, but I think we will. Let's use this guy. Oops. There we go. And this one is a Sims. I don't know if I already gave you the number. It's WF651. It's an 18-inch eucalyptus spray. And I just kind of like using it in one piece. You can cut that piece off. It's got these little pom-poms and stuff on there. Little pommy-poms. So those are pretty cool. Then it's got all this other, you know, texture and stuff in there. Then you can kind of bend it. Then we'll cut it out right here. Okay. I want to bring this one kind of down towards the front. So I'm going to bend it down kind of like this. I'm going to cut if I can. Oh, just a little more. And you can break it apart if you want to break it apart. But anyway, so what's everybody? Hey, Miss Brenda, how are you? What's going on? What's going on, girl? Whoops. I'm just going to bend that. We've got these little guys to kind of break up, you know, in there. Okay, so we kind of got going on. It looks a little, right now it looks a little sloppy and messy, but wait. You know what I'm saying? Just, but wait. We're not done. I think I am going to put one more bead grass over here. Whoops, wrong thing. Dot and I are going to have some exciting news coming up here in the next week. And if you haven't heard about the retreat, go and check that out. I think the payment plan is still on. I'm not sure if it's 6 payment plans still or not. That might be Gandhi. Okay. All right. So that. This one coming down the front. Okay, so let's start with some of this yellow. Thinking I want, because this is our front going on here. Okay, we got these. Thinking I want to add. I don't want them. I'm trying so bad to get rid of those things. I'm just saying. It's getting hard. So I've got these little things right here that we're going to stick in here. And this is where we're going to start breaking up our color. Don't have a whole lot of those. I only got, what do I got? I got 4 of those. Okay. And then we've got our little texture that came off that plant as well. Okay. I thought I had one more. I do. Okay. So we've got 3 of those. I think that's all I had. Okay. So we're going to add some of these up in here. To start off with, we're going to pull these leaves off here. We'll leave that one. Let's go cut this down just a little bit. Ooh. But yeah, we got some exciting news coming up probably next week. And then also, don't forget, we've got the retreat coming up with the payment plan and whatnot. I'll check that out. I'm super excited about that. Okay, so see how we're adding this another texture. I'm gonna say we only had 3 of those. I think that's what I said. So we're just cutting those down a little bit. Shoot, I can take that leaf off. It's only 1. We'll leave it on there. Only 1. Okay, we're gonna stick 1 up in here. Okay, and then we'll stick 1 towards the back. Oh no, have you been sick? Oh, well, I hope you feel better. hope so. Everybody seems to have something. I'll just keep going around and around town. I'm just saying. I just do. And we'll stick this one kind of back here as our third little trifecta going on back here. We'll just twist that going out. So see how we're starting to fill in here and get some character going on here. Okay. Now let's start filling in. I think what I want to do here is pull that one a little bit forward. And what I'm going to do is make a little bow real quick. Before I get all excitable and whatnot. Okay, so let's go with this one because we're going to add those yellows in there. Okay, this one's a decorative shade. It's a RGF 161627. Okay. I think I'll. Whoop! I went the wrong dang way. Lord have mercy. There we go. All right. So I think what we'll do. Maybe a one loop. We don't need it that long. Probably a 6-inch tail and just a one loop type deal going on here. Maybe we'll go just here longer. And what I'm doing is just squinching this in here. We got this tail up front. This one's backwards, so we're going to twist that. Okay, so we've just got this going on here. Okay. Now I think we're going to go in with I'm going to leave that green out and just use this blue Bear Seal. Actually, I'm not liking that one. Hold please. I've got another blue. That one's a velvet. And I don't really want velvet in this design. So hold please. Got one that's not velvet. I don't think we're going to use that one. This one's not velvet. This one's NR100825. It's a 1-inch. See, it's not that velvet. So what we're going to do is just do the same thing. We're just going to do a little loop. Sorry, we're just going to do, this one's a weird one. I've never seen one like this before. It's almost like a pleather. Okay, so we got this going on here. We're going to twist this, just bring it back up. Okay, pinch it. Okay, and we're just going to add it onto this piece right here. Then we'll add that in there. Just need a zip tie. So we'll just zip tie this. Okay, straighten this out just a little bit. That one twisted on me. So before I pull that too tight, I'm going to twist that again back around. Okay, I'll pull it tight. Then we'll just dovetail that one. Well, okay. These I'll just snip just like that. Okay, so we just kind of got 2 loops on each side that we'll pull up here, and we just got the 1 looper. That's basically all we did. That way we can just kind of stick that down there on this side just like that, but we'll have to get a little pin in here. Pins. before we pull it real tight. Tight like a toiga. Get in there. There we go. Now it's nice and tight. Then we'll just take this, glue it, and then we'll just stick this right down in there, okay? So I'm just going to glue these pins. And then we'll just go right in between this here. And glue that. Kind of right down in there. Oops. Just twisted it wrong. Okay. Got a little bit of a long tail coming over here, a short tail, and another long tail. And then we just got this little bit of color kind of coming out through here. Okay. So we got that side done with our bow and whatnot. And then we're going to start filling in our sides, guys. Okay. This is another pusher here. Cut this down. Let's see what else I got. I'm kind of going to bend these because I think I want these to come out. We're going to put 2 over on this side, and then we'll probably put 2 towards maybe the back. I don't know. I'm just guessing right now. Okay. And we might just go in here and make sure we get our bead grass. Kind of work it around it. Okay. Okay, so see how now we're adding that color and everything in here. And then it's got this long little twiggler on there. That'll add a little extra something as well. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got that. We got 4 of these guys. I'm thinking I might just... Let's do 2 up to the front. Okay. So we just got a bundle of yellow kind of up towards the front with our bow, okay? Now we're going to take the other 2. He's got bigger leaves. I wish I would have used one of those up front. No, it's got to be grass. So this one I'm going to go back towards this back side, okay? There should be one up top. Huh. Well, guys, I'm switching it up a notch. We're going to go up top with it. Now let that big leaf on there just because it's going to add a little bit of character. So we're going to take one and we're going to go in here. Okay. Like that. Then we're going to take this other one. We're going to pull that bottom leaf off. We're going to leave the 1. Okay, pull that up just a hair bit. And that one, we didn't pull that up. Wow, what I pull up? Pulled something off. It's going back on, y'all. I'm telling you. Gonna pull it off, though. Oh, dang it, buddy. Right here. I can see. It's right there. And then we're going to pull that. That's a pusher, so we're going to push that up. Why is that not pushing up? Oh, there we go. There we go. So see how we got height, low, low, and then this back one we're going to put kind of coming out this other back side, okay? And we're just cutting these down, okay? We're cutting these down a little bit. Yeah, a centerpiece doesn't have to be consistent all the way around town. It just really doesn't. And you know what? I'm taking this one. I'm not going to go on the same side. Why? Because I can. Because I just kind of came up with another idea. Okay? So we've got the yellow here. We've got the yellow over here. Let's do something. We're going to add something in there. Don't worry. Alright, so now I want to go in with some of this. We're going to add some of this whiteness here to it, to the back as well. So we're going to tear a couple of these off. And this one, I don't have a yes, this one's 63979. I do believe this is a Sims. It doesn't have a Sims pottery, but that doesn't always mean anything, guys. With Sims pottery, I'm just saying. So this one we're going to stick up in here, I think. Stick this back up in here. I'll have to pick it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to pick that one, guys. It just bends when you stick it in there, so we'll pick it. We're picking and choosing our battles tonight. Okay, let's stick that kind of down in there. All right, so see how this is starting to come around town? All our little things. We'll add a few of these over on this side. We still got some cosmos to add in here as well. And if we use this, we may not need the cosmos. We might leave those out. I'm just separating these best I can, okay? It's got a lot of fun danglers and stuff on it. Okay. Just going to go right behind this other one down in there. Okay. Then we're going to use a longer one. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to use both pieces right here. I'm going to cut this longer so it'll get taller. Okay. So see how that's filling that up back in the back a little bit? Just separate those. Now we got a hole back here. We got a little bit of a hole here. We got a little bit here. I don't know if that's too much. We might cut this piece down. You know what? I'm going to cut this piece off right here. Just cut this little piece off. I'll pick it and add it in underneath there. I didn't like it hanging out so long. And guys, you can do that. You don't have to leave. You can always cut stuff back off. If you feel like it's too long or something like that, cut it back off. So see, we just did that. Alright, so now that we've got this done, I think I want some, kind of want some extra color over here. So we've got our big grass in there. I do like this one. This one's a Sims. It's a WF448. It's a flock lavender pick, but it looks blue when you put it in blue. And that's why I like it. And as far as I'm concerned with this one, I might put this all in one piece. Instead of cutting it all up. Thinking about it. I'm going to cut it up because I want to add some towards the back and stuff. But don't be afraid to add all something in there in one piece. You don't have to be afraid of doing that. Save you a lot of time and whatnot. So we're just going to cut all these off here. Okay. We're just going to start sticking these in here. I feel like I need one more big grass or something in there. Let's stick one more feed grass over here. I know what? We got this one laying here already cut. We're going to use it. We're not going to waste it. We're going to use what's on our table. Okay? We'll stick this one over in here. Ah, dang it, I'm pushing it down. Come back up here. Okay. Separate these out. Now we can stick these in here. Glue all over me. Okay, so this is going to add a whole nother something over on the other side. Okay, I'm just going to add these up, down, all around town. Okay. We're going to use all, I think there's 7. We're just going to use all 7. Okay. Okay, see how that's just coming, pulling that together. Let's stick somewhere back here. Couple more here. What? I got plenty more. Alright, one more here. We'll stick that one down in there. This is what's so fun about centerpieces. You can do whatever you want. But I like to mix and match all kinds of craziness in there. So see, here's our one side. Here's kind of our back we're not done with yet. Here's our other side. Okay. So now what I want to do, I think, is back here. I was going to go with these Cosmos, but now I'm thinking not. I think that we're not going to use that. Oh, please. Let's change my whole design up, guys. Needs, alright, what do we want in the bag? Let's see, this, I'm just trying to take a look here. On that. I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking. Changed my mind up on this design, so now I gotta come up with another idea. Let's try some of these. I got one over here. Oh, you know what? I want to use some of those, and I had this piece I said I was going to use. So let's stick this in here. I wanted to get rid of that, remember? Definitely going to get rid of this piece. That's going to hide some of that foam. You know what I'm saying? There we go. It's going to hide that a little bit back there. Then we're going to add some of these in here. Whoops. Let's get rid of these. Actually, I've got some bigger. I'm thinking, guys, I'm not liking this back here. Let's add some of these in the back. Get this delphinium, so we're going to add a few of these back here in the back. It's just going to give us another little element in here. Okay, see how that's going to add a little bit of salt and salt. And then we're going to add those green things somewhere else. Okay, got those going on back there. This one needs a stem. Pull out this plant here, cut us off a stem. Might be too thick. Nope. Nope. I think we need a little bit taller, but ooh, I don't think we need that tall. I think we need that tall, y'all. I don't need that tall, y'all. Okay. Okay, so I think I want one more shorter one. See all the different elements that you can add to a design and just keep it crazy. And then it's just not so simple. It's got all these different things going on, you know what I'm saying? All these different elements going on in here. So now we're going to add, I'm thinking I want some of these somewhere. I'm feeling like I need them up here in this front. That there. Kind of coming up through here. It's not a long one. This one's a long one. So let's take the long one. Okay. Glue stick. I'm kind of not liking this dark blue ribbon. I'm not kind of liking it a lot. I might switch the bow out, but that's fine. Push those stems down in there a little bit. So we added that little ball right there. We're going to add one over here to the side as well. Add one over in here. One there, one there. I think I'm going to add, maybe we got left. Maybe I'll add this one to the bow. I'll stick it down in there. Maybe that'll break that bow up. If not, okay, I'm not going to glue this one in because I just want to kind of stick it down in here and see if I like that. You know what I'm saying? If I can get it in the dang bow. Going through glue. Oh, there we go. There we go. That kind of breaks that up somewhat, I think. Pull it out a little bit. We got that. Then we got one more here that we might just put. Trying to see. I think we need one kind of mixed in. Well, I think I'll put one back in here. I really think I need a longer stem, but we'll pick it. Okay. We'll just pick it. I'm not sure where I got these, guys. These are leftovers. Like I said, I'm trying to trying to use up a lot of the leftovers tonight. Not all of them were, but a lot of them were. Okay, this one will go back in here. So we'll keep kind of this stuff out towards the front. Okay, fix that bow. Yeah, I'll think about that bow tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're kind of done. I think we're kind of done. Our bow's off to the side a little bit here. We've got our frontness coming on over here with our three florals. This thing might come out. This big, tall, lanky thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sold on that. So I don't know if I can get it out without pulling everything else out. I did. I got it out. Not a big fan. Not a big fan, guys. I think we're going to go in with these twigglers. I think we're going to go in with these twigglers. These are willows. They're WF536. They're a lot longer than this. But I like them because they have all these little frilly, twiggly looking doodads. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll add some of these in there, and then that'll give it some character. Okay, let's see if we can get these in here. I'm not gonna glue them because I'm not gonna be sure I like them. Oh, I kind of like those. Yeah, I like those. I love these things. It just adds so much character to things. Sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments. Hey, Clary, how are you? It's alright. That's alright. You ain't late. Alright, so we'll cut this one down a little bit. I think we'll stick one back in here. Behind there. Like I said, I'm not gluing these ones in. I'm just not sure. And I can always take my glue gun down in there. Just spread that. I can put the glue down in there. You know what I'm saying? There we go. So we have one there, one there. Let's take, we got one more. Like I said, we're trying to use that stuff. Which I love this stuff. I need some more of this, I think. One there, one there. Kind of up front. I think I'll take one and split it kind of down back here. So let's dig through the jungle here. Go right about in here. Okay. I'll just spread the love around town. Okay. Got greens. Get those up. Got those greens. Got our yellows. Got this funness over here. Yellows. And we've got everything going around town. I gotta straighten these up now. I just jacked those up. Probably putting that green thing in there. Okay. Alright, guys. I think I'm done. I might have to do a little something with that bow, but we'll see. Here's the top. See how we've got all these different elements around the back. We got our delphinium. We got different greenery around the bottom to give it dimension and whatnot. We got our yellows here. We've got these sporadically around the front. We did a tall, medium, small. We got this down here. We've got all this, and we've got our twigglers. So see, we've got all these different dimensions going on around town here. That gives it just a little bit of life. And whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Might need a little. Hey, I think I'm good. Oh, I lost one of my dudes on here. I'll have to find it, y'all. You know me. I'll be digging till tomorrow. Just knocked another one off. So, as soon as I can see, I just pulled 2 of those off, showing you. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this project. A little something different. And whatnot. And again, like I said, if you haven't got your ticket for the retreat, I am not liking these leaves, guys. Do so. The payment plan's going away. Well, not the payment plan, but the vulgar payment plan is going away. But I think the 6 months is gone. I'll have to put it in there. But anyway, check that out. We'll have an announcement probably next week. And anyway, guys, I hope you like this. Just different. All the way around town. In our little vase down here. Okay. From the top. Okay. Oh yeah, I turned out better than I thought it would. But I'll probably make a couple adjustments. Although, like I said, I'm not 100% sold on that one. The colors, anyway. I might just take out that blue. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. Hope you learned something tonight. I'm always having fun. So, hey, Kathy, how are you, girl? Oh, I missed it. Hey, Mary, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I knew when Dawn and I went out of town, I knew he wasn't going to last. I made sure I saw him before I left. But anyway, yeah, thank you for all the condolences and stuff. I really appreciate it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. As always, next week I've got a... Oh, my goodness. I want to show you all the stuff I got. Some of the stuff I got. Oh, where'd my button go? These are some of the florals I got that's going to go in a swag that I got coming up. Some of these Easter eggs and stuff. I got a whole box over there. Where's my bunny go? Oh, my God. My dog took my bunny. I will kill. I will kill. Where'd my bunny go? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness, I thought my dog took my bunny. I got this. Look at that. Isn't that cute? All those things going on around there. I got that where we went this weekend. All these flowers to kind of go with it and stuff. Got the blues, the greens, all of these. Oh my God, aren't they so pretty? Oh, thank you. I can't believe I swear I took these out. Oh, well. And then here's another pic, but this was going to be a ginormous swag. Anywho, all right, guys. As always, laugh and live with a half full cup, and it's all black clouds behind the sun. And I will see you guys next week. Sorry. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, y'all. Thank you. And the other bunny is so cute. I can't wait to see that one done. I don't know how to... Okay. All right. Bye, y'all. Have a blessed week.